Yeah.
in your car,
Yeah.
going nowhere for days,
I would go crazy.
exhausted, bored,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
just terrible.
Just thinking about it is like claustrophobic. Did
Yeah.
people just like sit there and wait it out?
Some did, but other people got creative.
Oh,
The people who lived in the area saw an opportunity
okay.
to sell things that people needed,
Right.
like water, instant noodles, things like that.
Okay.
But they charged a lot.
Well, yeah, you've got a captive market.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What kind of markups are we talking?
A bottle of water would usually cost like 1 yuan.
Yeah.
They were selling them for 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
So talk about paying for convenience.
Yeah, for sure. It shows what happens in these kinds of situations.
Yeah.
It's amazing how people adapt.
Yeah.
And find ways to, meet a need. But it also makes you think about people taking advantage
Right.
of a bad situation.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a
Yeah.
complex issue.
Yeah. So how did the authorities finally, untangle this monster traffic jam?
It took a lot of effort.
Yeah.
They decided to prioritize the trucks carrying essential goods into Beijing,
Okay.
especially at night
Okay.
when the traffic was lighter,
Okay, yeah.
and that helped to clear things up.
So, strategic traffic management.
Exactly.
What else?
Well, they also asked the trucking companies to hold back for a while
Okay.
or to find different routes
Right.
just to take the pressure off Highway 110.
Right.
And eventually, those things, together with the fact that the coal truck surge kind of died down, the jam finally cleared up.
It's amazing to me that something as simple as driving can become so complex
Yeah.
when you add in all these things. Infrastructure, economics, even human behavior.
It really is. This traffic jam is such a great example of how all these things are connected
Yeah.
and what can happen when you push those systems too far.
It's a little scary, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
What were the long-term impacts of this traffic jam? What were the consequences?
Well, obviously, there were economic losses,
Right.
delays, disruptions in the supply chain, but it also showed how vulnerable China's transportation infrastructure was at the time.
It wasn't equipped to handle that massive surge in traffic.
Exactly. It really highlighted the need for China to invest in expanding and modernizing its roads.
So this was kind of like a wake-up call.
Exactly. It made policymakers and planners realize that they had to deal with the challenges of such rapid growth
Yeah.
and find sustainable solutions to keep up with it.
Yeah. It's amazing how one event can have such a big impact.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you mentioned the economic fallout, but what about the people? This must have been so stressful.
Oh, absolutely. For a lot of these drivers, it wasn't just an inconvenience.
Yeah.
This was a big disruption to their lives, their work. They lost time, money, sleep. They were just constantly stressed and frustrated.
It reminds you that traffic jams aren't just some abstract problem. They really affect people's lives.
They really do. And this particular